Hey y'all, it is Lynn, and I would like to ask you to please like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you stay to the end of this video. So today's conversation, let me adjust y'all a little bit. Today's conversation is because I'm having trouble with this. I am being lazy and procrastinating, and I don't know why that spirit of procrastination has gotten into me, but it has. I've been putting off doing these videos, and I'm finally getting them done for you all. And today's conversation that we're going to talk about is a way for me to manage or master my time management. So I'm not sure if others go through this, but I know I do. And with that being said, we're going to go through I found what, 20 time managements, but I figured that maybe we'll go through 8. We may do all 20, but I'm just not going to get deep down into those 20. I am looking down, and I do have on my glasses due to the fact that I wrote this stuff down and I must see. So the best way to have time management, and I did get some of these from a book, and it's the book The Art of Laziness. So if you want to go look at the book, go get the book The Art of Laziness, Mastering Time Management. So I have 20 from this particular book, and I have some from the book and others I've added in myself. So the best way for time management and for you to get the best out of your day and to have your time on point is to plan your day. Plan out your day. One thing I do is I write out things that are important to me and things that must be done the next day every night. Like before I set up for the next day, I have written down my agenda, or my itinerary is written. So if I have nothing for that day, when I'm working out that morning, I will write down a couple of things that come to mind as my endorphins are moving. I write down things that I need to complete that day. But for the most part, I have done it the night before. I will add to it, but I try to stick with maybe 5 things, because sometimes you get overwhelmed and you can't add in all the things that you need for that particular day. So the best thing to do is to plan your day. Number 2, it says write everything you want to achieve in a day. And like I just said, the night before, I write down everything that must be done. If it's like something very important, like make doctor's appointments, go to doctor's appointments, everything, I write down my schedule so tight that I write down exercise, drop my son off. You don't have to get that detail, but I like to have my list very detailed so that I can make sure that I am staying on task, because I will sit here and do nothing sometimes. So with that, so 1, plan your day. 2, write down everything you want to achieve in a day. 3, write your goals on a piece of paper. As I stated, I write it down. A lot of people put it in their phone, but for me, the phone does not work because I don't always go to the notes section, and I don't always remember to go to the notes section. A lot of times I just look on a piece of paper that's in a journal, because I am journaling, and if you don't know, I am doing the 80 days to improve our life. So if you don't know, go watch my shorts for the 80 days to improve your life, and I give you one each day. So number 4 is follow the 80-20 rule. 20% of your work will bring you 80% of your results. So you need to make sure that you are doing and completing at least 20% of your list that you have per day. Number 5 is stop multitasking. That's one thing that I can't do, because I will start doing a task and I will easily get jumping off and go into another one, and then I won't even finish the original task. And then I will get to my list and write half done, and by the time I realize that I didn't complete it, the day's over. So stop multitasking, and that will reduce like mistakes in your productivity. Number 6, focus on one task at a time. They go hand in hand. Do not cut one task for another. What I normally do, if I am working on one task and something else pops up, I'll write that to the side and complete the first one, then go to the second one. It says remove all distractions from your environment. When I'm working from home, I make sure to cut the TV off, and also no phones, no Instagram, no TikTok, none of that until my work is done, because I do get distracted. and I will sit down and begin to lift. Not all the time, but it's not a daily thing, but I have done it in my past. Number 8, I'm sorry. When tired, take a nap. Now that makes a difference. I saw or read somewhere that you can take a nap during the day, but most people try to take 2 and 3 hour naps. You don't need that. You only need a good 30 minutes to recharge your body. So if you feel totally disoriented and you don't feel like you can go on and work anymore, take a 30-minute nap, and you wouldn't believe how that makes a difference in your productivity. And it says, number 9 says, learn to say no. You will never have enough time to say yes to everything. So that's a problem that I have had in the past, but lately I have learned to say no. So if you're coming to ask me something that I cannot do for you, the answer is no. The next one, which is 10, delegate non-important tasks. So if it's a task that you really don't have to do, you can delegate it to somebody else if you have a team. Or if not, if it's something like washing dishes, putting the dishes away, and you have children, let them do it. Let them do it. Don't they eat off the dishes too? Number 11, don't wait for the perfect time. Do it now. Now that one, I have to talk to myself about that, because like I said, I have been putting off doing these videos, and now I am doing these videos. I had to stop putting it off and get to work, because you keep putting it off, but it'll never get done if you don't do it. Like they say, knowledge is power. Knowledge is not power unless you are putting in the work. So that's what I'm doing. So the next one is 12. Anything can be done under 5 minutes should be done now. So anything that you can do at a fast pace, get it done quickly and move on to the next. That will cross a lot of things off your list. When I get the easy things done first, my list goes down really fast. Do the task that you hate first. That's number 13. So something that you dread doing, do that first. Number 14, set deadlines. The task will never be finished without a deadline. Always set deadlines so that you can know how much time that you have. And one thing that I have been doing is I have set those deadlines, and I've made sure that even though I might have waited to the last day of the deadline, I made sure that they have gotten done. And because I had the deadline, I have completed those tasks. That's what I love about being grown. Y'all, when I was younger, I might have didn't finish the task, but now I do. Okay, it says 15 says stop focusing on things that don't help you achieve your goal. I know my issue a lot of times will be stuck on the little things that had nothing to do with achieving a goal. Like if it's something that's going to help you get to the next level or to the level that you want to be on, then yes, get that task done. Get it done. So that was 15. 15 says stop focusing on things that don't help you achieve your goal. And number 16 says don't be a perfectionist when it's not required. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Some things just need to be done. And that is the purpose for you to move forward. That's how you're going to move forward. So you don't want to look back next year and you're in the same spot. If you do what you need to do now, you'll be way farther than what you are today. And that was 16. Don't be a perfectionist. Number 17, schedule time when you're going to check your email. Now that I need to work on, because I check my email all day long. I'm steady deleting, reading, deleting, and reading all day long. So I do need to schedule times where I am only reading emails, and I think I'm going to do that morning, like early morning, maybe like mid-afternoon, and maybe late afternoon, because I will read them all day, which wastes a lot of time. Okay, that was number 17. Number 18 is avoid all unnecessary, lost my notes. Avoid our unnecessary meetings. So if you don't have to be there, why do you go? Maybe you can get the information from someone else. Have someone give you the cliff notes, or the notes as they used to call them. I'm not sure if I was a little blurry. I had to clean up the camera. Number 19, avoid negative people at all costs and all times. I get that. Sometimes it's a little hard to avoid someone who's very negative. Sometimes that person is in your realm and you can't avoid them. But what I've learned to do is allow them just to speak their negativity. And I don't really have too much to say. I may say, oh, okay. Or I might say, I understand where you're coming from. But I don't give it too much life because you don't want to give a person that's being negative more negativity to go on, because then the situation will continue. Our final one is number 20, is do what you love. If you can get through all 19 or 20 of these things, you will make it to the bottom and you'll be doing exactly what you love. Things that you love can also help you make money. It makes you want to go to work. No one wants to go to work and hate their job. You know, been there, done that. Going through a lot right now. But you have to go because you have to pay your bills. But you should always find a way to monetize the things you love. The things you love. So today was about getting your time management in order. I hope many of these you're able to use. I hope I have enlightened you on many things. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Go down to the bottom. Leave me something yellow. Please let me know what you think about these time management. And let me know if you have any others. But also remember, in my shorts, I am doing the 80 days to improve our lives. Every day. You may not be able to read this because of the light. Let's see if we can see it better. Yeah, there it is. Every day we will be on here improving our lives. So make sure you go check me out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.